What's up, everybody? You are watching the J Red Show on YouTube and TikTok. This is gonna be a spoilers. This is gonna be a review of Mortal Kombat 2 and Maul Shadow Lord with spoilers. So if you haven't seen either of them, and you don't want to be spoiled, click off this video and come back after you've seen them. Anyhow, Mortal Kombat 2 is the fourth film in the Mortal Kombat franchise, and I'll say it's my favorite of them. Okay, I have not seen the third one of the 90s series, because my girlfriend says it was trash. But I have seen the first one, the original 1995 one, the 2021 one, and now this one. And I'll say this is my favorite of the series because it has more energy, it has great humor. It was just kind of a fun ride. I mean, none of them are like high masterpieces of great art or anything, but I enjoyed it. So basically, the plot of the Mortal Kombat tournament. It's about this tournament between the Outworld and Earthrealm, and if the Outworld wins 10 straight tournaments, they invade and take over Earth. The Outworld being led by the evil Shao Kahn. The characters from the first movie recruit Johnny Cage, played by Carl Urban. I like Carl Urban in the Boys, and I really liked him here. So, I mean, there's really not much to spoil, and Johnny Cage is first, like, he's an actor who, at first, he's a little scared to participate in the tournament because he's not an actual fighter, but then he learns to become a great fighter, and he and the rest of the heroes save the world. Although they make some bold decisions, like they kill off Cole from the main protagonist of the first movie. Shao Kahn kills Cole. Kitna comes back to life, and he turns good. So, I mean, it was explained better than Palpatine being resurrected. So you know he was resurrected by like a necromancer. So it does make a little bit more sense. So, I mean, like I said, this is not a great movie. It's just a turn off your brain movie and just enjoy it. But that's exactly what I did. I turned off my brain and enjoyed it. I gave it 3 stars out of 5. Next, I saw Maul Shadow Lord, another one of the animated Star Wars TV shows. For the most part, I think the animated shows have been better than the live-action ones. I mean, there's a couple of exceptions, like Andor, the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian, which are great. Ahsoka and Kenobi, they have their moments, but are mostly mediocre. Did not like The Acolyte, did not like Book of Boba Fett. But the 4 animated shows have been really good, and this one is no exception. So it pretty much shows Darth Maul as he's on the planet Genix. Maul follows to rob a bank from a crime lord, Nicodemus, and he pretty much tries to find his way through the city and throughout the planet, try to escape the planet. The Empire arrives, and they try to kill Darth Maul. We meet some new characters. We meet some new characters. Devin Isra. We keep meeting a couple other characters. I mean, a lot of very forgettable names in this besides Devin. But despite these forgettable, I mean, it's not as good as Bad Batch or Rebels or Clone Wars, but it is still very good. And episode 10 is epic. Why? Because we finally see a lightsaber duel between Darth Vader and Darth Maul. We also meet some Inquisitors who are on Darth Vader's side. Darth Maul teams up with some other Jedi who, again, enemy of my enemy is my friend, so they unite against the Jedi to get revenge on the Empire. So, there's 2 things I can get from this show. At the end of the show, Darth Maul makes Devin his apprentice. So, this is interesting. George Lucas's original plan for the sequel trilogy was to have Darth Maul as the main villain and raise an apprentice named Darth Talon. Could Devin be Darth Talon. I know some people out there are speculating that they could be erasing the sequel trilogy. I don't know if they're gonna do that, but it does look like Dave Filoni wants to add Darth Maul's vision, George Lucas's vision. I mean, they're both red, and yeah, they're pretty much the same species. It really looks like that is the direction they are going in. But I really like the fight styles in this show. Reminds me of the Phantom Menace. Although, I will say this. I think when it comes to, like, the Jedi stuff, it works better in CGI than in live action. I can understand why Clone Wars, Rebels, and this Maul show succeeded, and why The Acolyte failed. Like, if this was live action, it would be bad. You would have 2 slow episodes dedicated to the 2 Jedi, 2 more to a guy with a kid in action. You probably see Maul take up briefly until midway through the season. All backstory and no action, just to keep the cost down. With animation, there's no limits. It is shows. Which is why when they do Jedi stuff, like if they eventually do a nice Old Republic movie or show, it needs to be a CGI. Save the live action stuff for like Andor or The Mandalorian, the non-Jedi stuff. You can be more story focused and more story driven. What I thought him and Turner J-Red show. Finally, I'll do one more movie. I saw Swapped. It's created by Netflix. Pretty much Netflix created their own animated studio to be the next Disney, be the next DreamWorks, Pixar, Illumination. This is their equivalent. I mean, they're still trying to find their feet. I mean, K-pop Demon Hunters is a their biggest success. And now they have Swapped, which was pretty good. The animation was pretty good. There was some good comedy. It had a good message. But I think one thing I wish they did was they brought it to theaters. So it's about a creature called a rat-like creature called a puku. A puku named Ali. He was very curious, but then his parents told him why he should be curious because an evil firewolf took over because his parents told him how all the creatures live in harmony, due to tree-like creatures called the Dizao. But then an evil firewolf took over, terrorized the valley, and actually it was a tree wolf who used magic pods to transform into a firewolf. And this Puku transformed into a Javin, and a Javin named Ivy transformed into a Puku. So it's just a lot of fun, and I mean, the voice acting is pretty good. I mean, we have Michael B. Jordan, who's a great actor. Juno Temple plays Ivy. Again, it's not one of the all-time greats like Toy Story or Shrek. Nothing like that. It's not like Despicable Me or the Minions. But it was overall a good time. I watched it on the treadmill, and I mean, it's like I said, it's not great, but it was pretty good. What's sad is it was pretty close to being great. I mean, I kind of wish we saw it on the big screen, and maybe I would have had a different opinion on it if I had seen it then. But overall, I thought it was pretty good. That's it for today. What are your thoughts? Hit me on Twitter at JRedShow. See you on TikTok and YouTube, and I'll see you later.